What is up, everyone? Jack here from Half Chrome, and today we're talking about the DJI Mini 3 Pro. That's right, we know just about everything there is to know about this drone that's going to be released in just a couple of days. We've got high-res images, we've got unboxings, we even have flight footage. Yep, DJI's pretty much let everything get leaked up to this point. So I want to tell you what we know, what we think, and where you're going to get the best information coming up on the 10th. Stay tuned. So the first thing you know is that this is a sub 250 gram drone. At least it is most of the time. DJI did something interesting, and that is release a second battery that's going to give you a little bit more flight time. Now that second battery is going to be heavier and likely push it above the 250 gram weight. The standard battery is going to give you 34 minutes of flight time. Now that's an improvement over the Mini 2 and the Mini SE, and the extended battery is going to get you up to 47. Those are impressive. Now, what I'd actually like to see is a smaller battery. Why? Well, if you fly in the US, now there are some regulations that allow you to fly over people, but you have to be under 250 grams, you have to have propeller guards, and it has to meet remote ID requirements. That drone doesn't exist. It should exist with this Mini 3 Pro, and could be done if they give you a third battery with less capacity and is a little bit lighter. We'll see. Let's talk about the camera. It is absolutely an improvement. You have a 1/1.3 inch sensor. That is a bigger and larger sensor. You're going to get better photos and video in lower light situations, and in all situations really. Plus you have this dual native ISO. That just basically means it runs it through that process twice when you're trying to change the gain. Should be a little bit of a bonus. Plus we have 48 megapixel stills. That's impressive. I think this drone is slotted to replace the Mavic Air 2, not the Air 2S, but the Air 2. Pretty much slots into that price range in the $700, $800 range, and it does have a slightly improved camera. Plus we've added obstacle avoidance, just like on that drone. We have front, rear, and bottom obstacle avoidance on the Mini 3 Pro. This is the first mini drone from DJI with obstacle avoidance. This camera is really interesting in that it can rotate so that you can take pictures in portrait mode as well as the standard landscape. That's really nice for various different social media, and you get the whole resolution of that image. It also says that it's Wi-Fi enabled. That may mean that you can fly with your smartphone and not have to worry about the controller. That's to be determined, but that's a really nice feature. And at worst, you do get a quick transfer of images and videos to your phone. That's definitely going to happen. It's going to have the improved O3 transmission system. That means you're going to get much better range. I've heard people say up to like 11 miles. That's mind-blowing. No one's going to fly that far, nor do you need to, but it's going to give you a crystal clear signal, that 1080p signal, and it's just going to be absolutely stronger and have a lot more fidelity than even the impressive O2 system. This drone is definitely going to be better than the Mini 2, but is it worth an upgrade? Hard to say. You know, I really like the camera. I do like that the camera will pan up to about 60 degrees. Unfortunately, it doesn't go to 90 like the Paraganafi, but that's still enough lookup angle that you can see things above you, so that is impressive. The 4K is going to be really good, but the 4K was still really good on the Mini 2. Would I upgrade? Probably not. Unless maybe I had a Mini SE or a Mini 1. I think in those cases it's going to be a little bit better, but it's also going to be almost twice the price, so that's kind of disappointing. Like I said, this drone slots in where the Air 2S was in their lineup in terms of features and price and things like that. It's probably a better drone, and that was one of my favorite drones. I really love the HDR that was baked into that thing, and I think we can do it with this one too. We're doing something like that quad bear sensor system that drone had, and I really enjoyed that. So definitely a bonus. This drone also will come with a new, if you choose to, a new smart controller, and that's really nice. It's not going to be as expensive, as ridiculously expensive as some of the other smart controllers, so that's a bonus. We'll see what sort of compatibility that has moving forward. Now you can also buy this drone without a controller, so if you already have, say, an Air 2S or a Mavic 3, this is a perfect backup drone, and you don't have to buy the controller to pair with it. You can just pair it with one of the existing controllers, because pretty much every drone since the Mini 2 has shipped with the same controller, including the Mavic 3. It was odd that DJI chose to ship a smart controller with this one. I know they did the Cine package, and that was just a ridiculously expensive option that a lot of people just didn't need. Anyway, I hope this was helpful. If you want to learn more about this drone or see how it compares and slots against other DJI drones, other mini drones, we're going to be doing those comparisons on our channel. Now, on the launch on the 10th, I don't have one of these drones in my possession yet, but we will. People that you want to check out. Now, DM Productions has been doing these leaks. Go ahead and check those out there. Jasper Ellen's also big on the leaks. You're going to want to check him out. But in terms of the 10th, Billy Kyle does great educational videos, as does Russ over at 51 Drones. I'd check those guys out. And if you want a different take on things, check out Original Dobo. He is always entertaining, right? Don't forget, we will do comparisons that no one else will do. We do things with drones in a different way, and I've got a lot of interesting content coming on the channel, so make sure you give us a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss it. You studying for part 107, wondering how do I use this drone to build my portfolio? That's coming up pretty soon. Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out our website at halfgrown.com. Good luck, everyone, and happy flying.